This timeline tracks guest trust across a typical hotel stay. Notice how the focus heavily weighs on the first 90 seconds of check-in and the last moments at checkout. But look right here in the middle. The highest spike in guest trust doesn't happen at the desk. It happens during the stay, right when a problem gets resolved. Research shows that a guest whose issue is fixed quickly leaves with higher loyalty than a guest who had no problems at all. Handling a missed wake-up call or a broken air conditioner decides whether they leave a 1-star review or become a returning guest. To capture that loyalty, we are going to master 7 specific mid-stay tasks. We will look at the exact scripts you need to handle strict security requests, and we will build a personal concierge tool so you never have to guess a local recommendation again. Most of these touchpoints take less than 3 minutes to execute. But getting them right transforms a generic stay into the kind of experience guests feel compelled to share with others. Let's start with the most frequently broken rule: giving out a room key because a guest's face seems familiar. Recognition is not identity. Stalkers and thieves often look completely unthreatening, and relying on your memory puts the registered guest at immediate physical risk. If someone asks for a key to their colleague's or spouse's room, the response is firm and unchanging. I cannot issue a key without the registered guest's ID present. I can call the room to ask them to come down. No ID means no key, always. Another high-stakes interaction is the wake-up call. A missed call here means a guest misses their flight or a major meeting. Trusting an automated phone system to handle this without your oversight is a major operational risk. We prevent errors using the double confirmation standard. When requested, confirm the time out loud while logging it into the system. At call time, manually verify the software connected to the room. If the system fails and a guest misses their scheduled time, you take immediate ownership. Apologize sincerely without blaming the software. Then offer instant tangible solutions. Arrange immediate alternative transport or contact their tour company directly to reschedule. Strict identity verification and manual call checks function as absolute guarantees of a guest's physical safety and their schedule. When a guest reports a broken fixture or a maintenance issue, they want to know you care about the fix. We use the 2 follow-up requirement. Step 1, log the ticket and get a precise estimated time of arrival from the engineering team. Step 2 is where the trust is built. Call the guest immediately to give them that ETA, so they aren't left waiting and wondering. Once engineering finishes the job, you call the guest a second time to ensure the repair actually met their expectations. If a guest loses an item, panic sets in quickly. Your immediate response must be verbal acknowledgement and a clear plan of action. Tell them exactly who is checking the room and give them a specific timeline, like 5 minutes, for an update. When you log a found item, skip generic labels. Writing down black Samsung phone with a cracked screen ensures the item can be matched to its owner later, unlike a vague note saying phone. Guest messages require similar precision. We follow the same shift delivery rule. If you receive and log a message during your shift, you must also notify the guest before you clock out. Leaving undelivered messages in handover notes breaks the trust of both the caller and the guest. In all these scenarios, whether it's a broken shower, a lost passport, or an urgent message, the speed of your communication and follow-up dictates whether the guest feels supported or ignored. Guests will constantly ask for local recommendations. We eliminate the phrase, "I don't know," by applying the 3-answer rule. If you aren't sure, tell them you will find out, and always return with 3 distinct options for their specific inquiry. To do this quickly, you need a personal reference tool. Go ahead and grab a blank piece of paper so we can start building your personal knowledge card and localized vendor network. This card requires 4 specific sections. You need 3 restaurants covering different price points, 3 distinct local tours, 2 reliable transportation contacts, and 5 highly specific local tips, like the best sunset spot or nearby coffee shop. There is a strict rule for this list. Every single item must be personally verified by you or a trusted hotel contact. We do not rely on generic internet searches that might send a guest to a restaurant that closed 3 months ago. By pulling from a vetted physical tool, you remove all hesitation from your voice. You stop guessing and start provided an authoritative, reliable concierge experience. Here are 6 mid-stay failures and fixes. Solve information gaps with the 3-answer rule. Prevent missed messages via same-shift delivery. Avoid wake-up disasters using double confirmation. 6. Maintenance silence with 2 follow-ups. Stop unverified access with ID checks. Replace bad recommendations with your knowledge card. By memorizing these 6 procedural fixes, you actively anticipate problems and solve them before they ever have a chance to become a negative post-stay review. You now have a complete toolkit for managing the middle of a guest stay. You have exact scripts to handle security requests, active recovery protocols for when systems fail, and a verified local expertise card. Check-in makes the first impression, but your execution during these daily interactions is what proves to the guest that they are in capable hands. Here is your assignment for your next shift. First, use the exact ID verification script on at least 2 key requests. Second, log 1 maintenance issue and execute both follow-up calls, 1 to engineering for the ETA and 1 to the guest to confirm satisfaction. Mastering these 7 3-minute touchpoints provides the specific operational consistency that earns a guest's trust and builds a reliable path toward repeat stays.